More than just your appearance, it helps you to develop strength, flexibility, as well as balance. Now, good posture can help your blood flow normally and your organs to function properly. We're in this together. I'm Dr. Freddy Gomez, and welcome back to MedTalk Health Talk on CNN Philippines. Please explain to our viewers kung bakit mahalaga ang pag-exercise or pag-stretch ng muscles, especially when it comes to good posture.
Yung muscles is a supporting structure of the bone. So if you have weak muscle, lahat ng mga mechanical forces will be transmitted to your bone, to your discs, and you'll end up having early degenerative process.
Doc Jack, what are the benefits of this type of pose, this resting pose?
So your resting pose, you lie down on the floor, you're flat, your palms up. No, technically, you're just resting. And then you concentrate on your breathing. So it makes you centered. You are in tune with your body. You will feel where it aches, saan siya masakit, and then it makes you relax.
Now there's another pose called, or a stretch for that matter, called the cat-cow stretch. That's another one that can help correct or lessen bad postures. Doc Jack, what does this type of stretch actually do?
Yung cat-cow stretch, you can do it three ways. You can do standing, you can do it sitting, or you can do it on all fours. No, technically, you extend and flex the spine slowly, concentrate on the breathing. So technically, it stretches. No, it stretches your upper and the lower back, stretches your arms as well and your legs.
Pero ano ba talaga ang mga core muscles, Doc Jack? How does this help with someone's posture?
So our core muscles, our abdominals, our back, no, sila yung nagpapatayo sa atin. No? It helps the body carry our own weight, no, and improves our balance. So one type of strengthening that is to do the plank. So if you do the plank, you strengthen the core, you strengthen the abdominals, you strengthen the back. But again, you strengthen the shoulder girdle muscles and the pelvic girdle muscles as well as the lower extremities. It improves our postures as well because you strengthen all of the muscles at once when you strengthen the core.
Now, when we talk about starting out for the first time, for someone who has not stretched in their life, has not done any exercise, but they notice that their posture needs some help, what is your advice, Doc Jack?
So with stretching, you have to do it slowly. You have to do it calculated because if you do it haphazardly, the tendency is for you to injure yourself. So if you do it one movement at a time, slowly, and then you center yourself and you see what's aching and then what's bothering you, so you will do it safely.
Is there an exercise or a position they could do at home to make them feel what it feels like to have good posture?
For good posture, the tendency is you have to straighten your back. No? So, pinagagawa sa atin yung stomach in, chest out, chin up, di ba? So what you do is you pull your shoulders back and down. No? So you will feel a little bit of strain on the lower back, but you can see you're standing tall and you're breathing well.
Now, Dr. Larry, there's also a condition which a lot of our viewers may be familiar with, and that is a herniated disc or a slip disc. Now, this can cause extreme pain, especially in the lower back. It can really be debilitating. For that matter, how is this best treated?
The first thing is to prevent it from having it. So proper posture would somehow prevent having a herniated disc. And if you have the herniated disc, you feel back pain and leg pains. That means the nerve is already impinged. And 90% of the time, it's treated non-surgically. We refer patients to rehabilitation medicine. They do modalities to decrease the inflammation and eventually decreases the pain and strengthen the muscles.
Doc Jack, a lot of our viewers also are familiar with correcting apparently what's called subluxations of the bones. In short, pinapatunog, kinakrak yung kanilang bones in order to have a corrected spine by... what is your opinion in this type of practice?
As a rule of thumb, hindi siya maganda, no? Because yun nga, nabanggit nga ni Dr. Larry, sometimes if you have problems, especially with the spine, if you have brittle spine, you might, just cracking it might cause fractures. So as a rule of thumb, mas maganda hindi natin siya gagawin.
Do you have any advice, Doc Jack, for our viewers before we go?
So the best part is to practice proper posture, and then you try to exercise your core muscles, try to exercise a lot, especially at this time of the pandemic, so that our body will be in tip-top condition once we start going outside.
And Dr. Larry, any advice for our viewers when it comes to good posture?
Yeah, aside from the having good posture, you have to shift position from time to time. Like when you're sitting most of the time, you should take a break at least every hour and do your stretching to avoid back pains.
Our take home for this is check with your doctor, your orthopedic surgeon, your rehab medicine specialist, your physical therapist, or even a trainer to help you identify and hopefully correct your posture. With that, I'd like to thank our guest for today, spine surgeon Dr. Larry Acuña and rehabilitation medicine specialist Dr. Jericho De La Cruz. Maraming salamat sa inyo. I'm Dr. Freddy Gomez and thank